Wrestling Alliance and the amazing Amazons of Glow, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. In this corner, the World Championship wrestlers of the National Wrestling Alliance. Flying Brian Pillman, G-Man Tom Zink, the Candyman Brad Armstrong, Jim Ross, and the World Champion Sting, ready for action. They'll be going nose to nose against the gorgeous ladies of wrestling called Glow. In this corner, Jackie Stallone, the Diva, Mount Fiji, Hollywood, and Justice. Let's get ready to rumble. With the star of Family Fued, Killer Draco.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Gene Wood, thank you so very much. Welcome to the Glow Women, the WCW men. It's an exciting finish. I've got the trophy in my hand that I will be awarding today to the champion of the Family Feud Wrestling Special. We have the Glow Women, which will be introduced in just a moment. But right now, trying to play for their favorite charity, the men of the WCW, headed by the world's heavyweight wrestling champion. Will you welcome Sting, ladies and gentlemen. From the National Wrestling Alliance, Sting, who'd you bring with you today to help you get the chance to play for the 10,000?
I brought Z-Man, Tom Zink.
Welcome, Z-Man. Thank you.
And I brought Flying Brian Pillman.
Welcome to the show.
And I brought the Candyman, Brad Armstrong.
Welcome back.
And I brought the guy that says it all, Jim Ross.
The color commentator.
Yes, sir.
And you have a fine charity.
And yeah, the charity is the Starlight Foundation for children that are seriously ill. And I just want to start a chant right now. Girls, you can join in too. 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5 in a row. 5 in a row. Come on, girls. 5 in a row. We will see.
The girls are bound and determined to go home with a moral victory by cleaning your clock today. Will you welcome the Glow Women, Jackie Stallone, gorgeous ladies of wrestling, Hollywood. I'm very fine.
Very good. Oh, I like that tie.
Thank you very much, and I like
My tie.
your necklace. Who did you bring with you?
Right next to me, I have Mountain Fiji from Samoa.
Welcome, Mountain Fiji.
I have the British blonde.
Could it be the British Bomb Show? Yes.
Yes, the beautiful Godiva.
Yes, and?
And from New York, Justice.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Justice. And on the
And
end.
we have Jackie Stallone with us. All right.
Welcome,
Hi, man.
the mother of the Glow Women. And who, the charity you're playing for?
The name of the charity is Il Est Jour, and it's a national charity to teach kids how to play sports.
A very fine charity. Who will get the chance to play for their favorite charity? We'll find out when we play the feud. Let us go Sting. Let us go Hollywood. Last one. They shake hands. First team to $300 will play for the 10,000. Good luck to both. We ask 100 people this question, and we put the top 5 answers on the board. Try to find the most popular answer to this question. Name a magazine where people often just look at the picture. Hollywood.
Star.
Let me see. Star. Not there. Sting. Name a magazine where people often just look at the pictures.
Playboy.
Let me see. Playboy. Number 1. Think of a Steel Glow Women. Z-Man. A magazine where people often just look at the pictures.
It's a toughie. Penthouse, maybe?
Could it be Penthouse? Did not make our survey. Flying Brian.
Car and Driver.
Let me see. Car and Driver. Not there. 2 strikes. They may get a chance to steal Candyman, a magazine where people often just look at the pictures.
A sales catalog.
Is that good enough, Judge? How about a sales catalog? $55 coming your way, Glow Women, if you name a magazine where people often just look at the pictures.
It has to be Hustler.
Hustler? Justice?
TV Guide.
TV Guide? Good
Life
idea.
Magazine.
Life Magazine.
National Geographic.
National Geographic. Hollywood. Some tough choices. You can steal $55.
I'm going to go
Hollywood,
for
it's
Life.
Hustler.
Hey,
Hustler. You're going with?
Life Magazine.
She goes under duress for the steal with Life Magazine. Number 2. Thanks for that. We heard some fine choices. Let's see if they made our survey. A magazine where people often just look at the pictures. Number 3. National Geographic. Said by Mount Fiji. Number 4. People. Not said. And number 5. Vogue. You'll be in the Vogue if you're here right after these messages. Please, don't go away. I'm going to ask my good friend Gene Wood to tell you how.
If your family would like to try out for Family Feud and you live in the Los Angeles area, call area code 213-965-9999. If you live in the San Diego area, call area code 619-223-2101. Back to Ray.
Thank you, Gene Wood. Call today. We'll see your family on the Feud. The Glow Women, $55. The WCW Men, 0. Here we go with another face-off. Now to the Fiji against Z-Man. The Glow Women desperately trying
5 in a row, baby.
Yeah, well, whatever.
The top 8 answers are on the board. We ask 100 people. Specifically, what's the very first game you ever learned to play? Mountain Fiji.
Truth or consequences?
She says the very first game she ever learned to play was Truth or Consequences. There's the consequence of not knowing our survey. Stay here, Z-Man. Specifically, what's the very first game you ever learned to play?
Oh.
Cards.
He says cards. What kind of cards? What card game? Which card game?
Concentration.
He says concentration card game. Let me see concentration. No one moves. Stay right here. Listen to me, Godiva. Specifically, what's the very first game you ever learned to play?
Candyland.
She says Candyland. There it is. Brian, we've got 6 answers that give you control. Come back here, Mount Fiji. Specifically, what's the very first game you ever learned to play?
We're going to pass go on this one, Monopoly.
Let me see Monopoly. Not there. The women have control. Here we go, right over here. Listen carefully. Specifically, Justice, what is the very first game you ever learned to play?
Mother, may I?
Yes.
Let me see. Mother, may I? That's one strike. Here we go. Jackie, specifically, what's the very first game you ever learned to play?
I'll never forget. Post office.
Let me see. Post office. Did not make our survey. We've got $6 in the bank. Maybe you're thinking the wrong way. To all people, listen to the question carefully. We ask 100 people specifically. What's the very first game you ever learned to play?
Hide and seek.
Let me see. Hide and seek. Number 1. Mount Fiji. Specific.
Going around the maypole.
Let me see. Going around the maypole. Not there. But I'm not going to laugh at Mountain Fiji. Jim, specifically, what's the very first game you ever learned to play?
Tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe?
Kick the can.
Kick the can? Flying Brian. Tag. Sting, you got the answer?
Tag.
He's stealing the bank. He says
Freeze
with
tag. Freeze tag. Freeze tag.
There it is. Tag. WCW, get in the game. They take $30. There's 4 or 5 answers we didn't know. Specifically, what's the very first game you ever learned to play? Here's a teaching moment, America. Number 2. Hopscotch. The very first game on our survey was number 3. Old Maid.
I said that.
Number 4. Patty cake. Tied. Patty cake, Old Maid, tag, all tied. Here we go. And number 6. Baseball, softball. And finally, number 8. Go fish. We don't want you to go fish. We're going to come right back with a lot more feuding fun. Please be here. We're feuding the Glow Women, $55, the WCW 30. Here we go with another face-off. Good night. Against Ryan.
Take no prisoners.
You're taking no prisoners? Well, if you
Absolutely
do,
not.
frisk them.
Oh, it's still better looking than them.
You are better looking. Here we go.
We won't argue that point.
The top 5 answers are on the board. The question. Name a part of the body for which people do special exercises. Godiva.
Stomach.
She says the stomach. Number 1. Think of a steal. Here come the Glow Women. Justice. Name a part of the body for which people do special exercises.
The legs.
Let me see the legs. Is there? Check.
I know.
Okay.
The thighs.
Show me
No, they do.
the thighs. Nothing.
That's true.
$73 in the bank. Hollywood, stop tapping. Let's concentrate. I'll do
I
this
know.
for you. Part of the body for which people do special exercise.
Their bust, their chest. You know?
How do you do that?
You know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it. Can I see it real quickly? What is that exercise? How is it, Godiva?
doing it.
I can tell you perfected it. All right. Let me see. The bust. It's there. Mountain Fiji, a part of the body for which people do special exercise.
The gluteus maximus.
It's the gluteus maximus. I'll translate that. Butt. All right. Show me the gluteus maximus. The bottom. Godiva, how appropriate. You can bring home this bank and a big lead for the Glow Women if you name a part of the body for which people... You've got what?
I've got 2.
Yes, you do. But if you could just answer this question... We can always edit, I'll tell you, but you can't pass a line like that up.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. Here we go. A part of the body... I'm glad I'm wearing makeup because I am red. A part of the body for which people do special exercises.
Arms.
Let me see the arms. That's 2 strikes. All right, Justice, you can get the bank. A part of the body for which people do special exercises.
Calves.
Yes.
She says, for the bank, calves. Gentlemen, they're going to keep the bank unless you name a part of the body for which people do special exercises. Jim?
Back.
Back.
Shoulders.
Back. Shoulders.
Voice.
Z-Man says voice.
Or neck. Back or neck.
We've got $85 up for grabs.
Back.
Sting says he's going to steal that bag with the back. It's not there. The gorgeous ladies of wrestling take the bag. Part of the body? You think it's neck? Show me number 2. Hip. Not said. $140 for the Glow Women, the WCW 30. Here we go. It's another face-off. The women are coming alive. The dollar value doubled. And the top 4 answers are on the board. Think carefully about this question. Name something that happened in the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill. Candyman?
Went up the hill.
They went up the hill. 'Tis number 2. Number 1 gives you control, Justice. Name something that happened in the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill.
Carried a pail of water.
They went to carry a pail of water. It's number 3. Think of a steal. The men have control. Here we go, Jim. Name something that happened in the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill.
Are you training for the big fight?
I'm going to try to get ready for it.
Saturday night, October 27th, Chicago. Halloween Havoc. There's your shirt.
Okay, I'll be ready.
Jack.
I will be there, and I will wear this shirt. I've got more shirts. I'm going to be in shape. But now we're getting back to something very serious, Jim. The nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill. Name something specific that happened in that nursery rhyme.
Oh, Jack fell down.
All right, show me. Jack fell down. Number 1. Jack fell down. Takes the bank for $190 in Sting. Something that happened in the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill.
Jill came tumbling after.
She came tumbling after him. That is 1 strike. What are you going to say, Z-Man?
Yeah, he broke his crown or something?
All right, for the bank, did he break his crown? You got that bank, $230 for the WCW, $140 for the Glow Women. Here we go with another face-off right now. Jackie Stallone against Jim. We will triple the dollar value. Whoever takes this question all the way out should win the game. The top 4 answers are on the board. We ask 100 people this question. Either hand you want there, Jackie. As long as you slap it with any body part before Jim. Here we go. If you're in an auto accident, name a piece of information you should demand from the other driver. Jim?
Identification.
Let me see. You should demand identification. Yeah. What kind? He needs a specific answer, Jim.
Driver's license.
Let me see a driver's license. It's number 2. 1 answer, 1 word.
Insurance.
She says his insurance. Show it to me. Number 1. Think of a steal, men. Here come the women. Hollywood, bring it home. You've got the men on their knees. If you're in an auto accident, name a piece of information you should demand from the other driver.
If they're hurt, I don't...
You should demand if they are
I
hurt.
don't know.
That's okay. 1 strike.
I don't get in accidents.
That's all right. Mountain Fiji?
Social Security.
You want to know their social security number. WCW, you will get a chance to win this game if Godiva doesn't know. If you're in an auto accident, name a piece of information you should demand from the other driver.
Their phone number.
You should demand their phone number. Still alive. Come on, If you give me number 3, Justice, if you're in an auto accident, name a piece of information you should demand from the other driver for the game. What do you say? Quickly.
Registration.
She says, for the game, registration is not there. WCW, Jim, help it out. If you're in an auto accident, name a piece of information you should demand from the other driver.
Their name.
Their name?
Sounds good in their name.
Address. Address, their name. Sting, if you fail to give me number 3.
Police report.
The Glow Women are
Police
playing
report.
fast money for $10,000. What do you say? 3 seconds.
Name.
Sting for
3
us.
seconds, Sting.
Please.
For you, Hollywood, name.
Okay.
Their name. Their
The
name. Their
WCW
name.
have stolen this game. If number 3 is their name. They have stolen it. Unbelievable. What a steal. We will be right back to play fast money after this for $10,000 with the WCW for the Starlight Foundation. $10,000 with the WCW men and the Starlight Foundation. As we put 15 seconds on the clock, we wish good luck to the Candyman. We ask 100 people, based on what you heard or believe, what do you think you'd find in heaven?
Jesus.
How many days a week do you read your horoscope?
Never.
A fabric used to make jackets.
Wool.
A month of baseball season.
May.
Something specific that kids take to school.
Lunchbox.
Turn around here. Let's see what you did, Candyman. Based on what you heard or believe, what do you think you'd find in heaven? You said Jesus. Our survey said 3. How many days a week do you read your horoscope? You said you read it never. Our survey said 30. It's good. Could not read your horoscope in our survey. A fabric used to make jackets. You selected wool. What did the survey say? 23. A month of the baseball season. You said May. Survey said 19. Something specific that kids take to school. You selected lunchboxes, and our survey said 30. You're over 100, Candyman. Back with your teammates. Here comes Jim Ross, your color man who's been kept off stage. Come on, Jim. Up and over. Get in here. You need 95 points for $10,000 as you look straight ahead. 20 seconds goes on the clock, revealing your partner's answers. Good luck. We ask 100 people, based on what you've heard or believe, what do you think you'd find in heaven?
God.
How many days a week do you read your horoscope?
5.
A fabric used to make jackets.
Cotton.
A month of the baseball season.
September.
Something specific that kids take to school.
Their lunch.
Try again.
Books.
Turn around here. See how you did, Jim. See, based on what you've heard or believe, what do you think you'd find in heaven? You said God. Our survey said 24. An angel, the number 1 answer. An angel. How many days a week you read your horoscope? You said 5 days a week, and the survey said 10. 0 was the number 1 answer. Fabric used to make jackets, you selected cotton. Survey said only 4. Wool, the number 1 answer. 57 points away. A month of the baseball season, you said playoff month, September, and the survey said 5 only. June was the number 1 answer. Something specific that kids take to school. You said books. Did 52 people say it for $10,000? What did the survey say? 16. Number 1 answer was pencils, not given, but you got another $5 a point, giving you $820. Come out here and hug him. We're going to come right back. We don't want you to go away. See you in a moment. Thank you for watching our very special Wrestling Week. I present our Family Feud Wrestling special to Sting, the heavyweight world wrestling champion.
Well, this goes for the whole game here.
Goes for the whole game. You made a very valiant effort. For the Family Feud and all of our wrestlers, Jackie Stallone's Glow Women, we thank you so much, and bye-bye.